Jensen! Oh, good. I'm glad I caught you. Remember that bombing you were in?
Are you trying to be funny?
No. What am I saying? Of course you do. I am seriously out of shape. I just sprinted the whole way here and,
Chang, get to the point.
Right. You know the corrupted footage from the train station? The distorted images that pointed us in the direction of Ark?
What about it?
There's a woman who works at Ruzicka Station. Apparently, she's been trying to get in touch with Interpol. She says she has info on the security footage and wants to meet someone about it.
Seems like something we should have known about earlier. What's Miller saying about this?
Miller's not saying anything. Because I didn't talk to him about it. Yet.
We keeping things from the bosses now, Chang?
Only the ones who keep things from us. This woman, she sounded jumpy to me. If she knows who the bomber was... Jensen, something tells me you should try getting to her before anybody else does.
Where is she?
Waiting in the back alley on Stur Street. Her name is Pavla Kilmanovic.
All right, I'll see what she knows. Pavla Kilmanovic?
Sakra, you are augmented. I not think they sent... Yes, I am. You are with Interpol, yes?
At the moment. I'm told you have information on the train station attack.
Yes. No. Maybe. I work there, at Ruzicka Station in surveillance room. I was not there when bombs blow up. My shift did not started yet. But I am on my way, and when I hear explosions, I must go to see, to find out if my colleagues... There is so much devastation.
I know. I was there. Take your time.
It is horrible. Everything's so chaotic. When man from Tarvos arrived, it's hard for me to think straight.
Tarvos? The private security company?
He say he is part of investigation, and I believe him. I give him code to in telecom server room. I know maybe I should not, but he seems so like police. I think he do something to corrupt the data.
You've done the right thing, coming forward with this. But I'd like to get a better sense of the time frame. How long after the explosions did this Tarvos man show up?
Men? There were 3 of them. But only one go into server room. I cannot give you exact time. On one side, it feel like hours. On other, only minutes. Emergency people have been there some time, but police not start ordering every people around yet.
Did anyone else see these men?
No one else see. I think... I mean, no, I swear, no one else see them, just me. I...
It's okay. We're just having a friendly conversation here. And if you're trying to protect someone, I can help. As long as you tell me everything.
I not protect no one. But I thought maybe I could help them.
Who?
Tarvos man give me credit chip when I see real police coming, and I know he lie about who he is. He say it is enough credits to help many victims of bombings, many of my colleagues. So I take it.
You took a bribe?
Yes, but my colleagues not want help. They tell me to call Interpol. You will arrest me now?
I'm with Interpol, not the police. And I'm hoping you'll remember more if I let you go.
Really? You let me go? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just be sure to call Interpol again if you think of anything else. As for Agent Chang.
The one I spoke to before. Yes, I will. Thank you. Thank you.
Chang, I spoke to Pavla Kilmanovic. Looks like someone from Tarvos got access to Ruzicka's and telecam servers before the police.
Tarvos? What? You think they corrupted it? Why? Why would they do that, Jensen? I mean, I can't just call up Mr. Tarvos and ask, you know?
Leave the asking to me. They have a regional office in Prague, right?
Yeah, at Terminal Station. You need to take the metro to get there.
I'll let you know what I find out.
Oh, wait, Jensen. Terminal Station is on lockdown. Reports for why haven't come in yet, but let me work my magic. There. Just gave you access to a train. You should be able to get there with no problem now.
Hey, how did you get through the lockdown? No trains are supposed to stop here.
I'm with Interpol. I need to speak with someone in the Tarvos offices.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's a bomb scare going on outside. My lieutenant gave me strict orders not to let anyone through. You'll have to turn around or wait it out. Either way, I have a post to maintain.
Nice work with the train, Chang, but we got another problem. The lockdown here is due to a bomb scare. I can't get into Tarvos until it's resolved.
There is another way. I've been to that office before. They're in the middle of building an access area connected to the station. But if you use it...
I'll be breaking into the offices of a security company. Think they'll thank me for identifying flaws in their defenses?
Yeah, probably not. Especially if they're trying to cover up any involvement with ARC.
I'll reconnect when I've reached their command center. Jensen out.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Taros officers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Taros officers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních
Up in the
důvodů
booth, still
uzavřeno.
pretending to look busy.
Postupujte prosím podle
Since this lockdown is on
evakuačních
our doorstep,
pokynů
it's
staniční
officially a mission.
obsluhy či
I'm not sure.
důstojníků
I think we should
Tarvosu.
switch to Kazakhstan
Za
just in case they're
komplikace se
recording us.
hluboce
Probably
omlouváme.
better if we just went silent. Cover our asses. Until the LT gives the all clear.
Fine by me.
This advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Taros officers. Yes.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Talos officers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Talos officers.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Talos officers. We sincerely apologize.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
To go bankrupt. Between you and me, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world. Despite whatever praises the underground makes,
Služební hlášení.
These sodding renters are taking forever. And this lockdown is just another excuse, isn't it?
That's what you're complaining about. What about being ordered to guard the lift without the man upstairs authorizing key cards for us to use the bloody thing? Is this a sign of things to expect from the LT?
The lift was put in primarily for execs, and last I checked, you ain't one. Besides, LT's not so bad. I'd much rather a decision maker having my back in the thick of it than some soft upper management wanker.
Well, I'm going to make sure I have the respect of my men when I make lieutenant one day.
Is that so? You a lieutenant?
Yeah, you'll see.
All right then, rookie. You can start climbing that ladder by seeing to your patrol. Come on then.
Remember, men, we're on a skeleton. The LT wants us to be on full alert during this lockdown. Merit patrol is protocol. Maintain our safety. Confirm.
initiated. Access granted.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte.
General message. We apologize for the copy machine being offline. We hope to have it fully functional tomorrow.
We were following orders. We didn't do anything wrong.
What if he did? We don't know what he did when he was in there.
We're soldiers. We don't need an explanation. If we get into trouble, we'll just say the orders came from up high, which they did.
I'm not sure we were just following orders for hold up in court.
Trust me, we'll be fine. I think I heard a noise.
Please be advised. The current lockdown situation is not a drill.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
General message. We have been advised by Prague City Services that water pressure and power may be interrupted. Our backup water tanks and generators can keep our offices up and running for a minimum of 24 hours.
Why did he bring us along and not fill us in?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Please be advised. The current lockdown situation is not a drill.
Chang, I'm at the command center.
Good timing. Miss Kilmanovic called again. Said the Tarvos officer had a high-tech device on him. The kind you'd need a request email and a lieutenant's blessing to use.
That means an order may have come from the top. I'll see what I can find out of the lieutenant's office.
His name's Whitaker, and if I'm right, his office will be up on the mezzanine.
Located in Prague, the bank's
Men, this is Lieutenant Whitaker.
Right now.
These are trying
Green
times.
should be running normally again.
In the streets outside, local police are investigating something that may turn out to be a terrorist
If you have any
bomb.
more issues, I'll be
I
nice.
expect everyone at their best during this lockdown. This means total commitment to Tarvos. And your fellow officers. And me. That is all. Carry on.
No. Go.
Hold waypoint. Confirmed.
Never mind, nothing.
Confirmed. Let's head back.
Mechanical is on standby.
Come
Confirmed. Switch to Kazikran.
Even as work begins in San Francisco, at pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's cutting-edge Rockasecca Beach facility to find a more aggressive cure. Sources inside the R&D campus tell me, however, that this most recent strain mutates so quickly, new vaccines become obsolete before they can even reach infected areas. So experts are working day and night, not only on aggressive treatments, but on new cures and methodologies that would prevent deadly outbreaks.
General message. Access to Range 3 and close quarters combat Range 2 is not possible.
I need
during
focus
this
on
lockdown.
narrow pattern.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible
I need focus on narrow pattern.
underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Democrat collective, and elusive vigilante hackers who are exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transport from getting through.
Anomaly detected.
Massive voter
Access granted.
the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president.
You're mad. The 1637 wasn't worth it then, and it's not worth it now.
I used it over the blade last week and it was flawless. When it works, it works.
Why would we use something that's dependent on course of 12? That's just mental. It hasn't been fully tested. How long is this going to take?
You can't run to the question.
Fine. I'll wait.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Picked up something. Stay calm.
Please be advised. The current lockdown situation is not a drill.
I could have one day in the Palisades Bank building. Give me one 24-hour period to peruse that place, and I would go straight to Illuminati mode. Oh man, I'm just drooling at all the uncircumstantial, undeniable, damningly unholy evidence proving what we've all known for years. That corps like Taiyong Medical, VersaLife, and the Santo Group are world-ordered stooge companies. And this oversized hard drive of evil is a bank account. In a time of chaos like the one that is upon us, information is more important than money, land, and weapons. Truth is our weapon. And the only thing that is more powerful is the manpower that's prepared to fight.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
General message. Please refrain from non-essential communication until the security lockdown has been lifted.
Between you and me, folks, I think they're just wasting their time. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacities, flexible screens, built with 1,000 center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly against our continent.
Official explanation for what caused the orgasm. Bad
Attention. A live heavy equipment test is currently underway in the storage bay. Please remain clear of the area until further notice.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
Chang, Whitaker may be involved in this. He ordered equipment off the record that could have been used to corrupt the footage.
He did something unofficial at Tarvos? That's huge, Jensen.
The information I found is only circumstantial, but it's enough to confront him. I'll get back to you if I catch him in a talking mood.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Phrases the underground media wants to see. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Noted to Prior.
Expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic blade facilities hold the largest and most secure data archiving vaults in the world. Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals since privacy laws first passed. Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the Blade's defenses, despite an almost astronomical number of attempts.
Meet at the stairway. Hold solid waveform. I need to close it out. Excellent. Noted. Confirmed. Wide pattern noted. Confirmed. Side is low on units. Move to maintain.
That will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
We got this. Sean's getting for all you think you get.
No. Stop. Confirmed. No. Go.
More freedom in the hands of your
Give me landmarks. Come on.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You have eyes on that primary? Confirmed.
No. Hold. No. Go.
I remember too. Yes. Of course. But I'm sorry, sis. I've done absolutely everything in my power to keep you.
Lieutenant Whitaker?
I have to go. Something's come up.
Who are you? How did you get into my office?
I'm with Interpol. We have reason to believe someone from Tarvos Security Services tampered with evidence at Ruzicka Station shortly after the terrorist attack occurred. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Interpol? What the hell are you talking about? How dare you accuse Tarvos of collaborating with terrorists?
It's not an accusation, Whitaker, it's a fact. Someone from this office corrupted the station's IntelliCam footage using a modified RDT device. And I'm pretty sure that someone was you.
What? That is preposterous. Where would you get an idea like that?
Your IT department sent an email. Alan, the LT, came to me today. Demanded I give him an RDT device reconfigured to spot corrupt digital data. Said he'd submit the paperwork later. Shall I continue? Or would you like to explain now?
It's not what it looks like. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not an AUG sympathizer. And it wasn't a Tarvos mandate or anything like that. I had to protect my sister.
Your sister? Your sister was the bomber?
No, she would never. He was her husband. Ark got to him. Brainwashed him somehow. My brother-in-law was a proud man. He was a good mechanic. But after the incident, people didn't trust dogs around machinery.
He lost his job. He and your sister would have been forced to move to Gotham City then. You sure he was a member of ARC?
Isn't everyone in that place? I mean, you have to be if you want to survive. When he lost his license to work, he became bitter and resentful. ARC must have preyed on that. It's what terrorists do.
It's what somebody did. I'm just not sure it was ARC. I need his name, Lieutenant.
He's dead. But my sister isn't. You ID the bomber, and the next thing that happens is the police start tearing through Gotham City looking for her. So no, I'm not telling you his name.
I get that you want to protect your sister, Lieutenant, and I even agree. Once the bomber's name gets out, she probably will be in danger. But I can help with that, if you give me the name.
I swear to you, she had nothing to do with the attack. And my brother-in-law, Ivan, was just a pawn. He couldn't organize anything if he tried. Burke. His name was Ivan Burke.
Did your sister ever mention anyone else from ARC? Someone Ivan might have spent a lot of time with?
You mean the one who recruited him? No, not specifically, no. There were a couple of guys he'd sometimes drink with. T-Bone, Lou Bosch. I don't know. Oh, but there was this one guy. He came by their apartment about a week ago. He was a big Russian. Left a note and signed it Old Blue Eye. She said he seemed friendly enough, but was glad he didn't stay.
And your sister? If I'm gonna help her, I need her name too.
Melissa, if you're serious about helping her, there are only two ways you can. Get her out of there, or keep Ivan's name out of it.
I understand. That was a neat trick, the way you corrupted the Intellicam data. Any chance it can be restored?
No. The remote data transfer device I use is very efficient. There's no way to recover the original data.
Has Tarvos tampered with footage like this in the past?
I'm in enough trouble as it is, Agent. I'm not adding more by answering that.
I appreciate your coming clean, Lieutenant. Even so, I wouldn't leave town if I were you. You've made this investigation harder than it should have been.
I have no intention of leaving. Why? What are you going to do now?
I get that you acted to protect your sister, and that you're worried she'll be put at risk. I'll do my best to keep names out of my report for now, but I can't guarantee they won't be needed in the future.
I see. I appreciate you giving me and my sister a chance, Agent. I'll make sure an officer is waiting at the lift. It'll take you down to the metro level. Men, this is Lieutenant Whittaker. In the midst of our lockdown, an Interpol agent penetrated our defenses. We'll deal with the ramifications later. For now, show him to the lift so we can access the metro. Whittaker, out.
Before you go, allow me to offer you, a token of my appreciation. Some whiskey, perhaps?
Thanks again for being understanding about this. You'll be given a clear route to the metro level.
Chang, make sure there's a metro train available for me at Terminal Station.
Did you find out who corrupted the footage?
I did better than that. I'll fill you in on the details back at HQ.
We're blind. White pattern notice.
Chang.
You got here quick. So let's have it, Jensen. Who's our bomber, and how the hell is Tarvos involved?
The footage was corrupted by a Tarvos officer to protect the identity of a family member.
Okay, so who is the bomber?
The bomber doesn't matter. Someone within ARC is acting against Rucker's ideals. They recruited a nobody with very few options in life to be nothing more than a pawn in all this.
Nice work, Jensen. You must have been quiet in there. Tarvos hasn't reported anything.
I like to get answers without creating new questions.